versus last year at this time. Very, very odd. We had another game last night, also very, very entertaining. Clippers and Denver. Kawhi Leonard, if you forgot, well, he reminded you, 39 points, 15 of 19, had 5 assists. ZUBAC with 16 points and 12 rebounds. Jokic finished with 26. Jamal Murray finished with 23. This got a little chippy in this one. The series is now even. And it came down to the final possession again. God, we're so close. As far as hype goes, I know that's just my degenerate gambling. I'm trying every game. This is everything we could ask for. I saw somebody last night say, can we get 21 games of this? Yeah. What did you think about this game?
This is the greatest series in the playoffs right now. I mean, this is much-watched TV. Obviously, it's a lot on the line for both teams. It's a disappointment if either team, loses this series. But the best part about this is a healthy Kawhi for me. I think this guy has taken a lot of heat for, his health and being unavailable throughout these past couple seasons. But when this guy's healthy, he's one of the best players in basketball. And it's even an argument to say he is the best in basketball. So I saw a segment not too long ago where Twin was on ESPN saying he's one of the most feared guys when it comes to the playoffs. And this is an example of what he was talking about. To go out there and miss 3 or 4 shots in a playoff game, that's incredible. So
that's crazy.
Glad to see him healthy, glad to see this version of him. And this is a scary team, very scary team.
Obviously, a lot can happen in other series, too. And,
sure.
The Pistons-Knicks is a great one, but we kind of have an inkling it's going the Pistons' way, right? Lakers can respond tonight, and they can even that series up. I have no idea who's going to win this series. You know what I mean? It is so even. They're both so talented offensively. I think at this point, Kawhi, the way he's playing, you know what you're going to get from him. You know what you're going to get from Jokic. It's Michael Porter Jr., he's got to be good, and he was better last night. Yep. Russ has been great for them. Norman Powell made some big plays in the second half last night for the Clippers. Zubac's been so I think it's going to come down to the other guys. But Chris Dunn's defense, too, on Jamal Murray has been unbelievable. This is a dude who I think we would talk about as an all-NBA type player if he reached the game minimum and if the Clippers were a little better of a record that we mentioned earlier. But this guy is an elite defender, and he's making it really, really tough on Jamal Murray.
It is crazy that we're going to lose one of these teams in the first round, Lou. Like that, I forgot about that. I wasn't trying to look ahead. But this is, in your estimation, this is hands...
Give us 7, please.
Hands down best, right?
Yeah, we thought this one... Did we say 7?
I feel like this one's a 6.
We said 7 in this one, and it's must-see TV. Like, this is one of the series that we knew was going to be a tough matchup for both teams. It's not an easy out. Clippers are another team that can make a case that they feel like they should be 2-0 as well, with 20-plus turnovers in that first game and clawing the second one out. Like, this is going to be a hard-fought, well game plan matchup for me. So it comes down to coaching. It's going to come down to T. Lue. It's going to come down to the interim coach, my man Dave. Is it? I don't want to mess his name up on TV, but that's gonna be the real battle. We know what the talent looks like on both sides of the ball. Now, who can game plan from game to game, make adjustments, and get either team through the series?
I mean, look, we're in Los Angeles, Chandler. I just want to throw that in there. Who's the scarier team in LA at the moment?
It's tough. It's tough because they're both in dogfights right now. Minnesota, that's not an easy series with Anthony Edwards, and this is obviously not an easy series for the Clippers. I'd love to see them face each other and find out. It's so hard to pick right now. With Kawhi Leonard like this, last night, that was one of the most efficient, best playoff games I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was unbelievable. The dude looks like he's in crazy shape. And Charles last night was saying, for a guy that misses so much time, it's crazy how good he is when he's on the court. Like, I was always hurt. I couldn't emulate, like, that game action, that game speed. This dude is like he doesn't miss a beat. He comes in, he's got his rhythm, he gets to his spots. He is incredible. So they are that much better, obviously, when Kawhi Leonard is this old-school version of himself. And then you have ZUBAC being consistent. James Harden's been awesome. You're getting some production from the bench. So this team is deep. They defend. I don't know who I'd pick right now. Pick. Those two.
If you're on a team right now, who would you least want to face? Come on.
It's hard to choose.
You gotta choose.
Man.
It's hard to choose.
I think the Lakers would win the series, but I think it would go 6 or 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Does
Lakers got beat Minnesota. They both can lose these first rounds.
They could even things up tonight. But yeah, I don't know. This version of Kawhi Leonard is vintage and a reminder of why everyone loved him so very much, and why he was also breaking hearts along the way. But the 39 points, The Charles Barkley statement, I thought, Lou, was actually a really important one as well. Like, how does he look like this after all this missed time? In a Clippers jersey, is this the best you've seen from him?
I would say so, and I say that because of the efficiency. Like, he was getting to his spots. He never was sped up during this game. He was demanding the basketball. Like, he wasn't leaving Denver without a win. And that's what you want to see from your best player. Like, you want to have this aggression. Like, he's taking guys off the dribble. You will see clips of him in the post. He's even making not game winners, but he's making buzzer beaters for this team. Like, he's just doing everything. And we're only talking about offense. Yeah, we're only talking about the offensive end of this basketball. Like, we know exactly who Kawhi Leonard is, but a lot of that attention comes from what he brings to the table on defense. He can guard 1 through 4, 1 through 5 in a lot of scenarios, and then come down and put pressure on you by having the basketball in his hands. So to see him last night, as efficient as he was, have the game, he reminded everybody why we consider him, if not one of the top 2 or 3 small forwards in the game, why he's in that conversation of all time.
We like a good
list. Time?
There you go.
Well, are you saying now? Or were you saying all time?
Look,
what was that?
With a straight face.
Tell me more about this.
He's top 5 all time.
All time. Okay.
All time.
Okay.
For sure.
And he might be 4.
And he might be. Well, who's he interchanging?
LeBron, KD, Bird, and then either Pippen or Kawhi. And which is crazy. I'm looking at his last 7 years. The dude played, think about this. The dude played 37 games this year, then 68, 52, 52, 57, 60, and 9.
So no Dr. J.
So he hasn't put...
Baylor.
Elgin, that's what we're doing.
Are we doing this?
No Dr. J.
Yeah, that's why he's somewhere in that 5 to 7 range, just like Kawhi. What do you think?
You just upped the list. To
No Rick Barry.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
You want Havlicek in there too?
Just ask him, Chandler.
My point is, this guy's missed so much time, and we're still arguing possibly that he's top 5 all time. You can imagine if you actually can stay healthy and play closer to
that's the only knock.
That's the only thing.
It's a big knock, though, in fairness.
It's a
bummer, but
it is. Yeah, the availability. You know, he hasn't been available, but look at the injuries that he's fought back from. Like, look at the things that he's gone through to be able to put himself in this position. So we can only imagine what it looks like when he's 100% healthy. And last night was a sample size of that and what you can expect when he's standing on his 2 feet and he can play at this level.
So I want to see this list. I'm not done with it. Like, can he leapfrog over anybody on the list? Is he better? Like, are you taking him or Scottie Pippen?
It's going to be hard to jump over Bird, KD, and LeBron.
Does anybody have him jumping over Bird?
He can jump over guys if you add championships.
Let's not do this, man. I just want to
bring up Bird to Boogie.
Let's not do this. No.
Not even a little? Not thinking about it? Okay.
No.
Yes, he can.
No. Larry Bird?
I don't want that smoke.
Yes, he can.
I give him maybe Pippen.
Why he can't?
I would do it. Why wouldn't you put him over Pippen? Kawhi Leonard's been the guy on a championship team. And no offense, but
just availability, I suppose, is his only flaw.
Okay, but when he's there, he's crushed.
Why is Larry Bird untouched?
I actually would love the answer.
Why is Larry Bird an untouchable in this conversation?
Do I need to pull
Boogie
this
Cousins,
up?
you have
No, I'm
the
just
floor.
asking a question. I'm not challenging nothing about Larry Bird. I'm asking why is he an untouchable in this conversation when we're throwing out LeBron James, Kevin Durant.
It is true.
We're throwing out so many people, but when it comes to Larry Bird, y'all shutting down. I don't understand.
3-time champ.
You got this,
2-time
Boogie.
NBA Finals MVP. 3-time MVP.
You don't have to tell me.
12-time All-Star.
I know exactly who Larry
That's why
Bird
he's
is.
untouchable. 9-time first team.
But we threw LeBron and KD out there like
Larry
it was
Bird was
nothing.
even 3-time All-Defensive team.
Can we not?
Lou does have a point.
Can we not do this morning? Like,
He's not touching Bird. But
So
he's great. We're
the
talking
buck
top
stops
5.
at Larry Bird. Then Larry Bird is number 1 then, right?
no.
Based on y'all logic?
LeBron James.
But y'all had
It's LeBron James.
y'all didn't have this energy
And then
for
Larry
Bird.
Bird.
All right.
However you want to go after that is up to you.
Bird over
But we're
KD.
not,
No.
absolutely.
No,
We're not doing this on this fine morning.
No, we're not throwing no dirt, no shame on Larry Bird.
I don't want to have this conversation.
Icon, what I'm saying is why are we stopping the buck at Larry Bird is what I'm asking.
We
Because
We
are not.
Because there's levels to this. There's levels to this, and when it comes to the God levels, it's LeBron and Larry. After that, you can figure it out.
So let's put Kawhi at 3 then. Are you
Over
comfortable
KD?
with? Are you comfortable with that?
No,
I can't put him over KD.
I'm not comfortable with that either.
That's fine too.
Can we go to a
I'm
commercial
for
break?
it.
I'm just asking questions.
I'm cool with the 5 to 7
I'm just
range.
asking questions,
and I
man.
think it'd be a lot different. I think it'd be a lot different, obviously, if he was healthy throughout
All
his
these lists are
entire
make
career.
believe anyway.
I
Oh,
agree.
they're real. They're in some.
And it's all
They're not real.
and it's all perception and opinion, which is fine. But
Yeah.
obviously, when it comes to Kawhi and his health, if he's healthy throughout his whole career, this is a different conversation. It's a totally different
Imagine
conversation.
if he'd been healthy.
All we can do is imagine.
My goodness.
Even without, though, we're talking top 5 of all time. It's remarkable.
Yes, because he has
again,
a really great resume.
With the injuries, with the
With the injuries.
unavailability, we're still talking about a 2-time NBA champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's God. He would have so many.
We're still talking
that
about
year
a
they were
two-time
beating
NBA.
the Warriors
so
by
that's
20
what I'm saying.
and-
Why do we just stop the buck with some some of these guys are grandfathered into that conversation, and because Kawhi doesn't have, KD is in his
He's
conversation.
grandfathered in?
Yeah, we just said LeBron, KD immediately.
Well,
No, I said Brian, Larry Bird. And I said after that, your list can be whatever it wants to be.
It's a make-believe.
There's 2
list.
God levels in this, and that's Brian and Bird. Everybody else is up for debate.
I just want to debate this
true.
now. So Scottie Pippen not
Lose.
part of the God conversation?
Scottie Pippen was
just poking.
he was never the lead guy. He was never the lead guy. So for that, he can fall in any range when it comes to
5 to 7.
yeah.
Okay.
I think it's 4 or 5. Pippen.
I just want to solidify the top 2. Can we leave here
After that, it doesn't
all on the
matter.
same page?
Questions.
Can we leave here on the
I'm
same
not fighting
page?
for
I don't think
nobody's
we will.
resume.
What's your
LeBron Bird. That's it. That's it.
It's made up anyways. Give me a list.
My list is very simple. LeBron, KD, Kawhi, Larry Bird, and then it get choppy from there.
Kawhi's above Larry.
So we're not bringing in
jeez.
Dr. J.
You said it, not me.
Say what?
Dr. J doesn't exist.
Who exists?
Elgin Baylor doesn't exist.
Oh, here.
many
Stop
Elgin
it.
Baylor games you
Stop.
watch?
Okay, you know what? Now we're moving on. I know what he's doing. Lou, we're going to you on ZUBAC.
We just getting the people. We just getting the people
It's just
going.
it's a
we
weird
just getting
argument.
the people. We just getting the people going.
Can you talk to me about
Prep is always important, people.
Yeah. No.
Mr. Everything.
No, Zoo's been great. He's been great. Like he's taken the challenge of guarding Nikola Jokic, and he's doing the best that he can. Like, you know, Joker is a walking triple-double, but again, when it comes to the playoffs, superstars are going to be superstars. How do you limit these guys, and how do you make things difficult for them? And Zoo has been doing it. He's making Nikola guard on the other end. He's in the right spot. You can always find him in the dunker. You can always find him in a position to be an outlet for these guys, and that's important, especially when you play this game at the guard position. You want a reliable big. You want to know that you got somebody that you can rely on, that got good hands, that knows how to play around the rim. And Zoo has been there for this team the entire season.
I always find it fascinating when a guy's not an all-star, not even close to an all-star, and then has a chance to be all-NBA. It just shows you his growth, his progress, his production throughout the entire season, how important
Do you think
he
he's
is
improved
to this
a lot?
team.
Absolutely.
I think he has improved a lot.
Really?
I think, yeah, that's why he's a finalist for
How
most
much?
improved
How much has he
player.
improved?
He's not going to win it, but
He should, but all right.
he's up there. And again, he's so good. He's so consistent. Career numbers through the roof. Like he is awesome. He is fantastic. And I think I saw the trade was like LA traded him for like Mike Muscala and
Yeah.
something else. Like might be the best fleece job of all time of an
revisited that
individual trade.
Yeah.
he
I think
is.
people forgot.
He is fantastic.
There's a little skirmish, a little dust up in this one. I thought it was fun. I had a great time. Jamal Murray, Norman Powell, Christian Brown. There is a moment here where a grown man picks up another grown man. Jamal Murray was only given a common foul, by the way, and did get a free throw after this. So, yeah, Chandler, I knew you were going to say something.
This is the problem with me. So this happens, right? And it's all initiated by Jamal Murray.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Jamal Murray, by the end of this, I don't know, 7-minute review, he got a free throw.
He did get a free throw.
Because
And
of
the other
how the
guys got
texts
teased.
were called on Dunn for basically saying he's going to beat up Christian Brown.
Well, that's fair.
And Norman Powell for reacting and pushing him, which,
For
by the way,
being picked
Norman.
up.
But and then he gets just a common foul. There's got to be some changes in these rules, because if someone initiates, like Norman Powell does not push him if he doesn't lift him up.
Correct.
Why is he getting a harsher penalty than the guy that started the whole thing?
I think it's the reaction. Trust me, I know.
Like, you know what I mean? There is no dust up without Jamal Murray, and he's the one that benefits and actually gets a free throw.
Look, Brian Anderson and Stan
it's
Van Gundy were
stupid.
calling. They were confused too, because they were like
makes
handing
no
out
sense.
tees, and then Jamal Murray was at the free throw line. So
And I want to ask DeAndre Jordan, because he also went over there and talked to him.
we could do that on another day.
Oh,
You can ask him tomorrow. He'll be
I know,
back
I was going to call him after the
It's
show.
travel day. It was a travel day. No, but seriously, we all saw that. Even the guys were sort of laughing, like he just picked up a man, and no, you're not allowed to do that, Boogie. And then this happens.
I mean, to Norman Powell's defense, I would be upset too if I was,
Sure.
picked up as a grown man by another grown man. I absolutely agree with the reaction, but when you actually look at the play, like it was It was nothing. Like, that was nothing to me. Like I don't know how y'all feel. That was nothing.
There's a lot of stress on the floor.
Yeah, I think it was more of a frustration foul for Jamal Murray.
I just can't believe the guy that started it all benefited from it. Like,
I mean, it was literally nothing. It just
silly. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
They got to change that.
Yeah, change that. A lot of things need to be changed.
I think they made the right call.
I mean, I just thought it was fun to watch.
You are something.
We're going to take a quick break.
Gotta react better. Gotta react better.
Back on the back. He picked
Handle
him
your
up,
emotions.
dude.
Control the emotions.
Picked him up with one hand. Like one.